Hey guys, Wise Wolf 101 here, coming to you at the cave. And today's video is going to be all about Disney. Yay! Okay, no more cheering. There's those of you who are Disney fans, I'm pretty sure you know who Walt Disney is and what kind of an amazing inspiration he was, especially to me as well. And if you guys don't know what he looks like, here's a picture of him. This is him, the man himself. I know people may say it was all started by a mouse, but in real life, it was a man that started everything. So I thought maybe in this YouTube video, I would show you all my collection of Disney plushies, figures, and many other things that I have collected over the years, especially some that I've had since I was a little one. And to those of you who may think I'm crazy, well, you got it all wrong. I am not one of those crazy Disney adults, and I'm not the guy who likes things all Disney, because I know for a fact it is not really good for anyone's health or anything else. Anyways, let's get to the video right now. Sorry if my bed is a huge mess, but I had to get everything out of my closet into this bed right here, and I did have to topple a whole mountain of plushies right there, which I'll reveal in the future videos. But anyways, let's get going. So next up on my Disney collection is the Disney toy I had for a long time, which I had since I was a child, is Wall-E. Now this, I've always loved this character as a kid in 2009 when it came out, or was it in 2008? I don't remember. But anyways, he used to have a controller, but unfortunately I lost the controller because not only did it not work anymore, but I also couldn't find the batteries. And even if I did find the batteries for this, I still need a cap for that. But anyways, I still carried it for a long time, and it's great. It's still a part of my childhood. I love Pixar, even though it's kind of going up and down right now, but I still love it either way. First is this Mickey Mouse figure, or action figure, I don't know. I've actually bought it at Disneyland, and as you can see, it does not have the tail, which is very disappointing, but yeah, I still love it anyways. And next is oh yeah, this kind of Mickey. I actually bought it at a comic convention in Houston called Comic Palooza, and he does look very old-fashioned. I am just missing the jacket, but the shoes, they're still there. But still no tail, but meh, what'd you expect? And this Mickey Mouse figure I've actually bought in I believe 2022. That was when Disney World was celebrating its anniversary, and it's kind of like limited edition or so, I don't know, but that's just what I think. And yeah, as you can see, it has almost the characteristics of Mickey. Still no tail. Then again, like I said, what do you expect? And over here I got Grogu. In 2019, people used to call him Baby Yoda, but listen, he has a name, okay? You can't expect people to call him Grogu or Baby Yoda. Either way, it's still the characters still have to have a name. It can't be someone else's, so yeah. And this one I bought on eBay is one of the Country Bear Jamborees, Big Al. I actually love this character during the Disney show, you know, like the attraction. Not only do I love him because of his appearances, but I also, you know, think he's great. And just like all bears, they have a tail, which I'm glad they got the proportions right. And I also love the way he has a rubber face, because most plushies do not have any rubber faces, because of course it might be too toxic for toddlers or so. And I was able to get them when I was, you know, when I was older. So yeah. And this one I also got at Comic Palooza as well. I don't know if he works, because he has his tail Sully does move. So this Sully action figure moves his tail. And I don't know if he still makes the sound when I press this button. Like right here. Oh, wait, no. My bad. This is the button.
James P. Sullivan reporting for duty. It's scaring time! Where's my buddy Blinky? Time to scare up the screens! James P. Sullivan reporting for duty.
Yep. 4 lines. 5, I don't know. Yeah. Next, I have this plushie, which I bought for my brother, my oldest brother, who graduated in. I don't want to speak too much information because it's just personal, and it's important I respect privacy. I actually bought this plushie for him, but he didn't want it anymore, so he gave it to me. So, hey, get for me, or for both of us. And this Eve plush I actually bought at Animal Kingdom. As you can see, this plushie may not be accurate to the film version, but hey, it still looks the same. And she can even move her head like this. Wait, hold on. Let me just see. Yeah. Sorry, I don't have any extra hands, so sorry. And this piglet I actually bought this on eBay. Mostly some of them cost a lot on Amazon. So I actually found this piglet, the live action version from Christopher Robin, and he looks very amazing, almost close to his cartoon counterpart. But it's still great either way. And this Pooh plush, one of my dogs actually torn the nose off, and I think took the eye off. So yeah, it's kind of sad, but I was able to save it. I gave another eye for him for the plush, and I was able to help out with his nose. But I don't know, all of it, it still looks great. Still worth it. It kind of still has some stuff from the forest that he kind of dragged around, but what'd you expect? He lives in a forest. And this plush Lewis, I actually got it on eBay. I didn't get it from Disney World or Disneyland, though it does look like it is from that. And his jaws is almost accurate to the film version, and his tail, yeah, he can move, but not in that mechanical way. Hallelujah. Hallelujah indeed. Yeah. And this Jessie plush, I got it from a Disney store in Texas, Houston, I believe. Yeah, I still have a Disney store in Texas, but I can't tell you which part. It is in Houston, but I don't want to spread too much details. But she looks very accurate to her, almost accurate to her film version, and her string.
Holy horse feathers!
Oh, sorry, I can't.
Well, howdy. Glad to meet you.
Yeah, still works after all these years of keeping her. And this is actually a sad one. I mean, it's great that I still have him, that he looks almost proportionate to his movie accuracy, but his string is a no-go. Sorry, Woody, but you're still a good cowboy to me. Now, these two, of course, are one of my favorite characters from the Disney franchise. This is Horse Collar and Clarabelle Cow. I was not able to find the present-day version plushies of them, but I was able to find these kinds. They do look like the old Disney shorts from the 1930s to the 1940s, and yeah, but I couldn't find their present-day version plushies. But you win some, you lose some, you gain some, you gain more, But they did make a return in the Disney short, which is Get a Horse, which was the last Mickey Mouse short in 2013, I believe. I don't know if they're going to make another Mickey. Oh, wait, no, I just remembered. Sorry. I sometimes forget if they made another Mickey Mouse short or they didn't make another Mickey Mouse short. But, hey, here we are. This was from 2013's Get a Horse that featured before Frozen. And I think I remember they did make a Mickey Mouse short, which is Mickey in Time, or yeah, I don't know. But I did remember they did make a new Mickey Mouse short in Mickey, the True Original, or Mickey, the Story of a Mouse. So yeah. Next we have Wally Gator, or yeah, that's his name. He actually appeared in the Disney short, which was from the early 2000s or 2010s, I believe. And he did star in a Disney app called Where's My Water. He was actually one of my favorite characters because not only was he like, I did see one of his short that not only did he want the sewers to be cleaned and have a healthy environment, but he also he has his amazing adventures of wherever he goes or wherever he discovers. And it's really, I just really love this character, That's all. Anyway, next toy. This, of course, is one of my favorite Toy Story characters, Slinky, because, he's not only voiced by Ernest Borgnine, but he's also, a funny-looking character that can stretch, kind of like a Slinky dog would do. And one thing I love, he talks.
Sure am glad to see you. Check there's anyone? I knew you were right all along. Never doubted you for a second.
Yep. Something Ernest would say. And next I have hold on. Hold on a second. And I'm back. Which is Todd the Fox and Copper the Hound Dog. I actually love these characters because I did remember I watched it in elementary school. I just love the animation they did with Copper and Todd, and they did they did give us an important message about friendship, that even though we may move away from them or or cut ties with them or so, the friendship and the memories we have of each other will always remain safe and warm. And that's what these two taught me. Even though they've grown up and decided to have separate lives, it's understandable that it does happen to real life. So anyways, now Todd almost looks accurate to his movie accuracy, and Copper, he almost looks like that as well. And the eyes are plastic. Yeah, I just love the sound of it. Yeah. But anyways, I thought I might buy both of them on eBay just so I won't leave the other one out. Now, next on my list is Tantor from Tarzan. I know he doesn't look accurate to his movie version, but yeah, I couldn't find any other Tantors that would fit on my pile of plushies. So I just decided to buy a small one instead. And he's a perfect fit no matter what. He's got his tusks, his ears, his hair, and his tail, of course. Get the tail off the elephant. Got it. Well, I can't see it. So... Oh, wait, no, it's blown off. Anyways, I also bought this one on eBay too. This Yago plush. Yeah, he's actually a puppet. So, be right back for you to for you all to meet him in person. Hi. What is this? Is this YouTube? Wow. Alright. For anyone who is suffering or is going through a lot right now, remember, never give up on life. It took me a long time to be a great Disney villain sidekick. And if you think someone's gonna be a jerk to you, let them be a jerk to everybody. They're losers with no lives. And Jafar's a loser without me. And if he tries anything disastrous, don't tell him anything. But always remember, you ain't never had a friend like me. I stole the genie's line. Sorry, Genie. Okay, now that he's gone. Anyways, next plush. Now this one, my cousin actually bought for me because she did find it on Goodwill, and I gotta be honest, I really do like the way it looks. The Beast. He not only has everything I thought I would never need in a Disney character, but you know it's really amazing. And as you can see, he still has the rose from the movie, and looks very accurate to his movie adaptation. I mean, I won't lie, I did like the live action bird version equally to the animated one, and I'm really surprised they made the Beast more accurate to his almost accuracy to his animated version. You know, they did it. They made his face more human-like, and his appearances more larger or smaller. I don't know, but out of all of it, I still love both. And this one I got for my birthday, Oogie Boogie, the Oogie Boogie Man. I actually got this for my birthday. He's one of my favorite Tim Burton villains. Not only does he look like a ghost, but he looks like a sack who's like that's like a hybrid of a ghost and a sack of potatoes. I don't know. Sorry, buddy. All right. And next is one of the coolest Pixar characters. Oh, sorry. Is one of the coolest Pixar characters ever. That even realized he was a toy, he still did not give up anything, and that's what I liked about this character. He's not only like named after a astronaut, but he's also like voiced by one of my favorite actors, which is Tim Allen, which he played the Santa Claus in The Santa Claus.
This planet is toxic. Closing helmet to conserve oxygen. Scanning perimeter. Laser at full power. Approaching destination. Re-engaging gravity. Area secure. Buzz Lightyear at your service.
Yeah. And he also has the button just like his movie version. Oh, there we go. And he can still do this. Hold on, just like I said, don't have any extra arms. They light up. Ah! All right, next toy. Now next, I also have Mike Wazowski. Yeah, I mean, I did buy this one at Comic Palooza as well, and he can move his limbs, and he can't blink or anything, but still love him anyways. And now next plush or toy, I don't know, is the Pixar ball, which I bought it also on at Disneyland. It's not only one of my favorite mascots in Pixar, but it's also an amazing signature of Pixar, what makes Pixar Pixar. And next is, of course, from one of my favorite Disney films of all time, which is the character Simba from The Lion King. And my cousin also bought this for me on my just to like, because I like Disney. And she did expect me to pay her back. I don't know, because she did bought them for me, and I didn't mean to ask for them, but they're here. And I did pay her back the money that I gave her that she bought for me. So, win's a win. And, of course, the lovebird, Nala. She's not close to her accuracy because of her eyebrows, but yeah, it's kind of close, right? Maybe, I don't know. She was not only like character designed by the guy who directed Brother Bear, but she was also like designed by the guy who also character designed Raja from Aladdin. So yeah, I guess my animator hero truly made my childhood awesome. Okay, next on this list is the genie from Aladdin. The genie of the lamp. Right here, direct from the lamp. Right here to take your very excellent service. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Ho, her, yeah. Sorry, that's from Johnny Bravo. I'm not supposed to copyright anything. I'm for the mouse. See ya. And next on the list of Toy Story, one of my favorite characters is Bullseye. The horse from Toy Story 2 through Toy Story 5. That's now coming soon to 2027, I believe. And as you can see, he does not have any a string to make him neigh or talk, but yeah, he's still a horse. He kind of acts like a dog, but yeah, both. And next on this list next on the toy line is Rex from Toy Story from the very beginning. And you can see he's almost close to his accuracy, which he can move his mouth up and down. And he can also talk, I believe. Oh, wait, no, he can't. Usually there's sorry about that, folks. Trying to find a
I am the dominant predator! Ah! I am the dominant predator! Ah!
Ain't this my luck. His third line can't say it. When she said, "Were you scared?" Yeah, a little. I say, a little. But you did a great job. Anyways, next one. And next one is Deadpool. And yes, I know what you're all thinking. Yes, he's a Marvel character that belongs on Fox, but Disney already bought Fox, so here he is. I was able to get it from a vending machine. Wait, no, not a... Oh yeah, claw machine, my bad. I don't know why I said vending machines, but tomato, I got him. And he does look almost close. Well, not that close, but I've always wanted a plush version of him, and I do not want a plush version of him, which his head is so big and his body is so small, so I got this one. And this figment I bought at Disney's Epcot. I did not know where the accurate version is at, but I guess they kind of stopped producing it. But that's Disney's choice, not mine. But anyways, here he is in his cute version. Okay. And next one is Rocket Raccoon, which I bought from eBay. He's actually from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, but he's still Rocket anyways, and I felt bad because in Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I finally saw his origins of how he became the Raccoon Warrior he's always been, and it was very, very sad. But I'm not gonna spoil it, so you want to see my origins? Watch Volume 3. And next is Zero, which I got from Disneyland's Haunted Mansion, which he got his pumpkin nose, his eyes. They're not that close as thought. And he does look a little blue and white, but that's kind of almost accuracy to his movie version. He was both blue and white, kind of like a mix that makes him a real ghost. And of course, he's a 20th Century Fox character, but he's bought by Disney. So here's Scrat. He's about to make his next starring move in Ice Age 6, which is I forgot what it's called, but it is Ice Age 6. So yeah, I guess some franchises never die, which is understandable. And he finally ate his acorn, so that gives us all the closure we all need. And next is characters from Bolt. Rhino, he's awesome. Yeah, he's he's one of my favorite characters from Bolt, because not only did he inspire Bolt to not never give up, but he's also funny. Yeah. He did get his own short, his own spin-off short, but it was short. It was kind of like it was short-lived, but what did you expect? He's still awesome. So yeah, and he did. Disney used to have an app that had Rhino playing, that you could play Rhino in his hamster ball, but sadly they actually shut it down because of cost or so. But anyways, it was a great era, and I'm so glad I watched the movie with my mother and my brothers and my family. I'm just so glad that he was a part of my childhood, as well as the next one that was in the movie, Kitten. I actually felt bad because for her origins, that her owners actually left her in the house all alone to fend for herself, but she found another family, and that family was Bolt's family. And as you can see, she's able to like walk on her 4 feet. Well, not walk or move her limbs, but you know. And her tail is kind of like movable, I believe, but not. It is kind of like mechanical or so. And next one, the star of the movie, Bolt, which I actually bought him from Disney World's Disney Springs, and believe me, he was really expensive. Not too expensive, but like, you know, he cost like $20, and as you can see in the price tag, $26.99, which is $27 or almost $30. So if you ever go to Disney World, let this be a tip. Always check the pricing on it before you go, because I know my credit card suffered a lot, but you're worth it. And next, I have also bought this from Disney Springs, which is Sux, one of my favorite characters from Lightyear. He's almost kind of like a Baymax, Baymax kind of like cat, but this time he is a robot, but he's also a cat. And as you can see, his limbs can move they can roll. And he sadly can't talk, but I still love him anyways, and he's a great companion to Buzz Lightyear. Alright, next is this Eeyore plush I bought from Amazon. Yeah, Amazon has all these things, but sometimes it does not have the things we want. And I was able to buy this guy on time before he got sold out. And look at that. Made by Stife. The guys who created the first ever teddy bear or so. That's what I heard. I don't know. Anyways, next plush is Pumbaa from the live action Lion King. I actually have the Funko Pop versions of Timon and Pumbaa, but I was able to get the plush version of Pumbaa, but I'm still looking for the plush version of Timon on eBay or Etsy, I don't know, anywhere. And I actually bought this for my brother because, you know, we love Seth Rogen. He's a funny guy, and this has his lines from the movie.
Hakuna Matata. Slimy, yet satisfying. Can we keep him? Can we please keep him? Oh, I promise. I'll walk him every day. If he makes a little mess, I'll clean it up. Slimy, yet satisfying. Hakuna Matata.
His voice box isn't doing well, but you know, you win some, you lose some. And next one is Donald Duck. Now I remember, it's the 50th anniversary of Disney World, and the Mickey Mouse I got was the 50th anniversary celebration version. And you can tell his arms are kind of like his arm is really high, is like going like real high, probably because he spent a lot of time like holding a character for so long, the arm kind of like becomes attached to it. So yeah. And Donald Duck's arch enemy, or an animal that he likes that annoys him, is Humphrey the bear. I actually love this character from Disney's early shorts, which they did limited animation, kind of the same thing as they did with Rocky and Bullwinkle and other shorts in the 1960s. But this character, he's one of Disney's rarest but funniest characters. I was able to find a big version of him, but it would cost too much money, so I'm just focusing on saving it. Anyways, it's still worth it. Still there. Yeah. And he's agreeing with me. Okay, that's enough. All right, next I have on this list is Roger Rabbit. Hello, everybody. Name's Roger Rabbit. I actually love this character since I first watched the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and he's a fun character to draw. I like drawing this character because his designs are so accurate and funny looking. Oh, sorry, to fix his tie. And this is almost close to the film versions of Roger Rabbit, which I really love. And he got his signature tail, cottontail. Anyways, and what would Donald be without his girlfriend or his wife secretly? Secretly his wife, Daisy Duck, which I bought. The same thing with the other character I bought from I forgot which character. You could look back to the video to see which one I bought from Disney store in Houston, and which one I did not buy from Disney store in Houston. So, and yeah, I didn't want to leave Daisy out, but I'm soon gonna get Minnie Mouse just to complete the collection with Mickey and Minnie. But now it's Donald and Daisy. And of course, I was able to get this character, Goofy, from Disney Springs, which he is seen in his classical clothing in the 1940s or 30s. And this was part of his 90th anniversary. Yeah. First it was Mickey that celebrated his 90, and then it was Donald, and now it's this guy. It's kind of sad that, even though Mickey and Donald had their own Fantasia shorts, it's kind of sad that Goofy didn't get his own. But there was the Silly Symphony short that has the dancing of the Goofies, and this is as close as it got. So I'm really glad that Disney never forgot Goofy. He's not only a great father, but he's also a great role model to any other father who are just trying to connect with their child. And next is Pluto, Mickey's loyal friend to the very end. I actually bought this at Disney World, and as you can see, he's the same price as oh wait, no, never mind. He's almost $30. But anyways, so worth it that I have him. Even though he's not in his I'm looking to someday give it to my nephew or my niece if they're dog fans of Pluto. But anyways, this is just a substitute until I get the accurate version. But I still love it anyways. And of course, to not only celebrate my Mexican heritage, I also got the 3 Caballeros. Forgot his name. I do remember this character's name, Jose, and this character's name. Oh wait, no, now I remember. Yeah, Panchito. Yeah, he's actually a rooster, and he's got his rooster tail. And Panchito is a parrot. He got his signature parrot tail. And of course, Donald was a part of the 3 Caballeros. So, yeah, he's not only a great singer to the Caballeros. Well, terrible. Sorry, Donald. Okay. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I actually got these 3 because I couldn't leave the other 2 out, or one of them out. Even though Donald doesn't have his sombrero, he's still a Caballeros. And this one I also got from Amazon, the Tigger plush from the Christopher Robin movie. Just Pooh, Eeyore, and Piglet. I was able to get this guy. Even though he doesn't look big, but yeah, he's still one of my favorite characters. Not only was voiced by Jim Cummings, which I met at a comic convention that I went to last month. And, anyways, it's still great. Yeah, I still love this character. Next is of course Oswald, Mickey's brother. Not only did I always thought that he was just a character from Epic Mickey, but as I learned the full history of Oswald, I was amazed. Like, wow, just I had no idea that he was created back in the 1920s. Of course, Universal did take away Oswald from him, or the guy Charles Mintz, that is now a Disney Pixar villain, that's renamed Charles Muntz. Consider that Disney's epic revenge, taking Oswald back and naming a villain character after him. And I did buy this at Animal Kingdom, and believe me, just like all the other characters, they almost cost $30. But either way, I'm still so lucky that this was the first Oswald plush I had that I bought for in 2022, and then a year later, I believe, I bought this version of Oswald holding and playing a banjo. And like the other characters, they cost $30. 12 or $22. And it was all part of Disney's 100th birthday. So that was a good way to celebrate Oswald's return and his amazement. And on the bottom of his foot is the Disney 100. And of course, this was the first ever Goofy plush I ever had, which almost looks connected to his cartoon counterpart of the present one day version, which is his signature green hat, his orange shirt, and his yellow vest, and his blue pants, and of course his shoes. So yeah, once a goof, always a goof. And this, of course, was Baby Groot, which he I don't know if he still works, but I'll just give him a try if he can still, like, obey his... Oh, yeah, his blinking's still good. I'll try to, like, answer him questions, see if he'll, like, respond to him. Hey, Groot, do you miss Yondu? Hey, Groot, do you miss Yondu? Hey, Groot, where's the Avengers campus? Yeah, I guess it doesn't work anymore. But he can still blink, but he just can't do voice activation anymore. But out of all of it, I'm still lucky I have him. And of course, like I said, Disney bought Fox, so Avatar, which is its signature banshee monster flying bird. And as you can tell, he has this thing. I actually bought this from Animal Kingdom. I bought this thing because he did have this activation voice that'll turn him off. So let's give it a go. See if he can still do the scream. Ah, dang it! Yeah, I can't. I guess I can't anymore. Sorry, folks. I thought you guys would have wanted it, but this is a reality. We never make it. Oh, there we go. All right. And I'm going to say Baymax for later because I just know he's going to say those lines that if I'm satisfied. So let's get to it. Now, next on the list are these little Disney figures, which you can tell. These are little ones. First one is Mater, I bought from Goodwill. Of course, he doesn't look close to his accuracy, but, you know, I got him. That's all that matters. And next is three characters that I still love from Lion King. Is Pumbaa, which he may be a warthog, but he's still a lovable character. And he's also animated by the guy who did direct the Jesus movie. Well, he's actually the brother of the guy who directed the Jesus movie. And he also made Kronk as well. And of course, his mini version of Simba, the Lion Cub. And of course, mini version of Timon. The other Timon. The animated version. And of course, this was one of the. This is the characters from the short-lived. Actually, ran for almost 90 episodes or 80 episodes. I don't remember, but yeah, this is Bonkers Bobcat. Which he is a funny looking character. I would want to buy the plush, but sadly they cost too much money on eBay, so that's got to be understanding. And of course, I do have the Muppets, Fuzzy Bear, Waka Waka, and Animal, Seychelles, Drum Shows, Drum Solos. I don't do well with the voices. And Gonzo, which he was revealed in the Muppets from Space movie. He's an alien, not an animal. Well, I don't know about an animal. I don't know what kind of animal, what kind of being he is, but you know. And of course, the fabulous Miss Piggy, who was voiced by a man that I was surprised, because of course I was a kid. I didn't know much, and I had no idea that she was voiced by a man. Ooh, oh, Kermie. And of course, one of the characters voiced by Steve Whitmire, who took over Kermit's voice, and the one was later fired because he did Rizzo. Hey, where am I? Hey, welcome to my park. Yeah. Oh. Of course, some of the characters are really. It's difficult for them to like stand. Ah, dang it. And okay, problem solved. And this, of course, one of my favorite Muppets that I relate to him so much is Kermit, the Frog. Which you can see that he can't like stand on his 2 feet because he would fall every time. But anyways, he's a perfect part of my childhood. It's not only he was voiced by the creator, but he's really wise and knows a lot. And he's still learning he's still learning how to like, you know, connect with people more and really talk to them. And next is the Funko version of Flick my cousin got for me on Christmas. And you can see he has his telescope, which has a leaf and a water drop on it. And this is his hiking version, which he has his hat and his backpack. And this one is, of course, like I said, Disney is starting to own everything. Is Yoda from the 2003 movie created by Genny Tartakovsky, which I said in my last video how Star Wars inspired me. And this is the figure. I did take him out and put him in his disc. So yeah. And these, of course, are the battle droids, which is the strong version of the battle droid and the regular soldier of the battle droids, which are, you know, they're not accuracy to their other counterparts, but, you know, these are the figures. And of course, one of the first ever Mickey Mouses I was able to collect, that I was able to have, is this guy. The first ever Mickey Mouse that started this Disney collection. Well, it didn't start the Disney collection, but like it sparked my Mickey collection. Yeah. Sadly, he didn't have the tail, but still got it anyways. And this, of course, I also bought from Disneyland as well, is Forky. Yeah, as you can see, he has the magnet that's holding him down, so you can put this in your shoulder, under your shirt, on your shoulder, and he sticks on. That's quick. And of course, these dinosaurs are actually from the T-Rex Cafe. I was able to buy all. Hold on. 8 of them. Yeah. I actually thought that that they had plush versions of them, but sadly no. But if they do, I'll find them. I don't know. And also, I got this clone trooper from a Lego set that I bought, and I really liked it. I received it as a gift, and I just couldn't say no to that. So yeah. And this, of course, is my proudest achievement of getting these characters. Well, actually, the Mickey's, all in one box, which was a part of Mickey's 90th anniversary, and it was him through the years, from Steamboat Willie to him getting his signature pie eyes, the Brave Little Tailor, which was one of the Mickey Mouse shorts nominated by an Oscar. Steamboat Willie did win an Oscar, and Mickey was only 4 years old, which he was the youngest star in Hollywood to get an Oscar. And this, of course, was from the groundbreaking animated film Fantasia. And this, of course, was the Mickey Mouse Club version of him in a marching band suit. I mean, it wasn't created by Disney, but it was created by a bunch of people who loved Disney, who loved Mickey so much they wanted to make a club out from him. And this, of course, is the Mickey we all know today, which he has his red pants, his signature yellow shoes, and I forgot to mention this is the first ever Mickey to ever have pupils instead of holes for eyes or pie eyes. But either way, I still love him either way. And next on the oh right, I forgot you were under. I'm sorry. This is one of my favorite Tim Burton. Also, another one of my favorite Tim Burton characters, Frankenweenie. That is a Disney character. From it was actually inspired by Tim Burton's animated short film Frankenweenie, which was all live action. But of course, it always has to have a little twist in. For a Tim Burton movie, it always has to have a twist in his imagination. And of course, this was the stop motion version. And this was actually bought in a garage sale. My mom's friend gave me this as a gift. And of course, I didn't want to say no. I'm not going to say no to this because it was truly one of Disney's first ever full-length animated feature film that became a huge success in the 1930s, and then it was later remade in 2025, which people did not like it at all. But what'd you expect? It's a live-action remake. A lot of wokeness in movies. But I haven't watched it yet, but I'm planning to watch it very soon to see what I think. I'll let you all know in the comments section if I can, you know. But out of all of it, I still love the character designing and the music. To be honest, it's not that bad. I mean, I'm not a fan of every live action remake, but it just depends on how they do. And this, of course, is Dopey, Doc, Grumpy, and Bashful, I believe. And that's that's Sleepy. Wait, no, that's Sleepy. Grumpy. Oh no, that's Doc. Sorry, I just, they look the same either way. And over here is one of my favorite Pixar villains, which is Emperor Zurg, which I have loved him since Toy Story 2. And every time I push this button, he says these lines.
I am the Emperor, sir. Your insignificant threats don't frighten me.
And these.
Wait, no. Don't you realize the time has come for us to join forces? Together, we could rule the quadrant, and then the galaxy.
The galaxy.
Now, my son, join me, or prepare to meet your doom. Come to me, my prey. No! Mark my words, you and Star Command will bow before me. I am the Emperor, sir. Your insignificant threats don't frighten me.
I don't know if I pressed the button or already heard the lines, but it's just, I don't know. And over here is for the mini versions of the Toy Story gang. course, I still don't have Bo Peep or the three-headed sheeps, Billy Goat and Gruff, Ham, or Wheezy, or what's his name? Stinky Pete. Yeah, I still don't have them yet, but someday I will. Of course, I do have a small Mickey Funko, which is him as a director, and of course, Pixar pop of one of the aliens as Mr. Fredrickson. And I was able to buy all three of these.
Misty portal awaits.
I was new to collecting toys and figurines, and these were the only ones I bought as Funko versions or pop versions. But I still love them anyways. And I also got Ka, plush snake from the Jungle Book. And just like the Yoda, I got C-3PO and my own version of R2-D2, which I made from Build a Droid. And I got the controller right here. And I also collected some Disney minifigures. And I also got the Sully from Disney Mirrorverse. And this Morph minifigure I got from McDonald's. Well, actually from eBay, but it was a McDonald's toy. And Baloo from Disney Mirrorverse, which the game is no longer active, which is sadly bad. But I was able to play it, so that's a good thing. And I was able to catch some of the characters, so yeah. And I also got this Remy Ratatouille plush from Disney World's Epcot. And believe me, I wanted to buy the big plush version, but I wanted to be movie accuracy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you're a Disney fan, well, this video is for you, so you're welcome. Make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you all, well... I'd you all later. And this time, here's someone to say goodbye, to see how it went.
While I let out some air.
No, the other thing. Okay, now you got that out. Okay.
Tadashi is here.
Yeah, he is here. He's always with us.
Hello. I am Baymax, your personal healthcare companion.
I didn't,
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
10 with you being like that, but I can't stay mad at you. Okay, never
I will
mind.
scan you now.
Thank you.
Are you satisfied with your care?
Now I am. Anyways, Baymax plushie, had it from eBay.